Delighted to be joined by Ellie's old coach. I'm going to quickly ask you a few questions about Ellie. Do you want to quickly talk about what she was like when she first came in the gym and you met her?
Yeah, first met her when she came into the gym at my former gym, Ludus Magnus. She came to a boxing class. I remember she came with a friend. She was okay, she didn't have the greatest of abilities. To be fair, I didn't think she'd come back, but then when she came back on her own, and from then on, she's done amazing.
Obviously, you trained her for a couple of years. Talk about the progress she made in them couple of years you were there.
To start with, she just picked up all the foundations really fast. For a couple of years, she was training there. For first year, she was in and out the classes, doing really well. But then in the second year, we kind of became training partners in midday, and I found that with a progression just massively moved on then. Mainly in a mindset of how to train and a mentality in training and how to put herself forward in a training to push a barriers and to make herself a better boxer and a better person, fitter, faster, stronger.
Obviously you were there with her first couple of unlicensed fights. Do you want to quickly talk about some of them that she had?
Yeah, a first fight, easy fight for her. A second fight, she was fighting a good boxer, a Yorkshire champion on the unlicensed scene. They came in, they actually brought, I remember they brought the belts in, really thinking they were going to put one over Ellie. They brought her belts, parading it round ring, but Ellie put on a masterclass boxing display. That were kind of when she reached the level she had to be at, and kind of the level where I knew there was more for her to move on to.
I know that was obviously a brave decision by yourself, because you could have been maybe a little selfish and wanted to keep hold of Ellie, but how come you made that decision to move her on?
Every coach has to make that decision. Sometimes you have to know your limits as a coach as well as the limits as a boxer. Me and Ellie, we became close friends. I always knew that she wanted to be a pro boxer, and I always knew from training with her that she had it in her. I did everything I could to give her good foundations in boxing, and like I say, most of all for that, the mindset of a champion and what she'd need to do to be a professional and to train full time and to help herself progress. And when she got to that point, I knew then that she had to move on and I had to let her go. And yeah, you can be selfish, and a lot of coaches are like that, and I could have been, but I knew the direction I was going in was on a different path to her, and her journey's really, it's just starting now. I was only there right at the beginning.
Do you have high aspirations for Ellie? Obviously going to keep a close eye on her career and stuff?
Yeah, I'm always watching on her, spying on her training stuff and that. I always looking on Steffi's page and Ray's to see if I can see her in the training videos. I'll always be following her. She's going to have an amazing career. She's got the right mindset. She's got all the talents and the skills. She's got the right team behind her now as well, obviously. I knew when I sent her over there that that was the best place for her, and it just shows in the short amount of time the things she's done is just fantastic. And yeah, as long as she keeps her head straight, as long as she keeps her mind on it, she's going to go all the way to the top.